welcome to another episode of Guernsey FC with me, Piercy Plays Andy. We've just got the main club screen, because you can see from the date we're at the 31st of December 2022. So what I've done is I've taken us halfway through. We had literally played half the games now, and we're on to our reverse legs against teams. It's not doing too badly at the moment. You might see a few names on here you don't know of. We'll go through that in a second. If we just have a quick look at the competition itself, we're 10th. It's not doing too bad. We're 777, and there's been some top class shithousery going on, because that could very well be, I'd say 10-9 and about 2 or 3 there, because maybe 10-8-3 or 10-9-2, because there's games where there's so many times we've let goals in right at the death. It's not been funny. But yeah, we're only 6 points off of promotion sort of playoff places. But we are 8 points clear, really 9 points with goal difference clear of Dorking in the relegation. So it's a much healthier position than we were last year. If we go and have a quick look at who we've had in and out. So outs, these are all loans. So Duncan Bodkin, Daryl Rose and Greg Barnes have all gone out. Duncan Bodkin now does look like possibly our best left back with regards to wing backs, so yeah, maybe for next season he'll be starting. But with the ins, these are all people you've not seen before. So Will West has come in from Falmouth. He is a centre back, and not a bad one. If we look at the coach reports, he's ranked as sort of our second best, but second, third and fourth are all very, very similar. Not a bad little piece of business that, because he's not, I don't think he's on a vast amount either. Yeah, he's on 130 a week, so I mean that's not bad at all. Now Ethan Miller from Plymouth Parkway, he's one I've been looking at for quite a while, and he tends to be in most games 2017, 2018, now 2019. I've definitely seen him about at this level. Plymouth Parkway was with Bournemouth as a youngster, so he's got a little bit of pedigree. But yeah, he's played lots of games in the last 4 years and played relatively well. If we have a look at his profile, so he's a 3-star centre mid, and he can play lots of places, box to box midfielder, and he has been playing very nicely. So he's like 13 appearances, 4 honours, sub, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7.25. He has been instrumental in what we've been doing so far this season. Neil Granger came in. I'm not going to bother looking at him too much. He came in as a sort of backup attacking midfielder to Max Tailboys if we play that way, and we're not really playing that way at the moment. Brandon Moore came in as a backup to Liam Triggs at right back, and is actually he's there or thereabouts with regards to being right back most of the time. Archie Thomas, I'm actually going to look at him more specifically. Came in, was Plymouth Argyle and reserves, but hadn't actually played. Has come in as this right-sided winger. 17 appearances, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7.08, 1 player of the match. He's been solid as. And unfortunately he is injured. He fractured a wrist in a Kim friendly. Which is a real shame, because that's sort of weakened us quite a bit. His ability to get in, play an attack, he was actually getting in really nicely and good positions and getting goals. Now Daniel Nichols came in, and he's sort of been overtaken by a couple of the others that are coming after him. Now he came in as this sort of pressing striker, playing for Weymouth, had a few games for Weymouth, so he's played at this level. Scored goals at this level, but didn't really earlier on this season for Weymouth. But came in, 3 stars, good physicals, decent mentals, but not really much in the way of technicals. And he's been overtaken somewhat by Jack Cole, but we'll have a look at him in a second. Terry Marsh came in on a free transfer. Now I've got him playing out here left as winger, because we'll look at Jack Cole in a second. He was a Bournemouth youth. He would have been a regen Bournemouth in 2019-20, and has come in and done the job. Played 7, scored 1, assists 2, and 7.01 average. So he's been really nice. Jim Fenlon has come in to play left back. Now he has been around the houses somewhat, but he's played Vanarama South relatively recently. Well, no, actually 7-8 years ago in game. But he's played our level a lot. Apart from that season at Walton Hersham where he went down to tier 9 for some reason. But he's solid. He's not really done too much for us. Just have a look at the profile. So he can play both sides, which helps, but he's good physicals and really good mentals for this level, and decent technicals. 2.5 stars. I don't think he's going to get any better. But yeah, he's useful to have, but he's on £275 a week, which might mean he doesn't come back next season. And last but very no means least, because he is like, wow, Jack Cole has come in from Totton. Now, if we look at where he's played tier 8 and tier 9, but he's scored a few goals. He's 10 in 10, 7.77 average for us. 10 in 9 and 1 sub in the league. 2 of those are penalties, but yeah, 2 players of the match, 7.77. Wow. If we have a look at his profile, he wants to be a target man. He can play the pressing forward really nicely. He has got lovely physicals. His mentals are pretty useful, not particularly brave, which is a shame. And he's good at heading, and he's 1.90 m. So he, he's been getting in there. That's why that bravery doesn't seem right to me, because he's been getting in there, putting himself in the positions and getting goals. And he's the main reason behind this schedule here for the last sort of since start of November. Because if we have a look at the season in its entirety, so we're playing West Auckland today, and we drew the first game 2-2, and we had a good little run. First, played 4-1-2, drawn 2. And then we lost to MacLeod and went on a bad little run there. We were out of every cup in the first round, which was not that much of a problem. But we had this bad run from mid-September through to mid-October. Again, 2 of them were cups, but 4 of them were league games. We only got 1 point out of it. And we were playing sort of a gegenpress, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. I mean, that 5-3 away was a bit mental. One of their players got 4, but we basically got back to, so they were 3-2 up, getting their 3rd goal in the 92nd minute, and Namdi came in and put a goal in the 94th to make it, put it 3-3, but they ended up winning 5-3 in extras. And it sort of then got slightly better from mid-October onwards, where we were picking wins up. This St Ives game was mental. 6-0. It was 4-0 22 minutes, and then we got another couple of goals, which doesn't happen. You can get 4-0 at half time, 4-0 at full time, a hell of a lot in Football Manager. But to go and win 6-0 at a team was 5th at the time was pretty mental. And a really disappointing loss to Tamworth, where we played okay, but they shithoused it with 2 goals. If we have a quick look at the stats on that one, I'm sure. Actually, that said, no, that I don't know if that paints a picture that's right in my eyes there, because we did have 60% possession, and yes, they had shots, but only 4 of them on target. And it just, that it seemed like they, with our better average than them as well, 674 versus 668, sort of, it felt like a tough one to take. But a nice 5-3 against Tadcaster. So they went 1-0 up, 2-1, 3-1. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3 at half time, and then we went and nicked it nicked it at the end, 5-3, which is special. And we played a little friendly in the middle there, just so we could tick over, so we didn't have too long of a rest in between. And that's where bloody Daniel Nichols got injured, and Archie Thomas broke his wrist or fractured his wrist or something. But that brings us today to West Auckland, and let's get to it. So West Auckland played the first game of the season, drew 2-2. We're showing as inconsistent. We've only lost 1 in 5, 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, not bad. they're fair. They've picked up a win in the last outing. Yeah, let's go to the team. And we're playing now control possession formation, so we're basically quite low tempo whilst in possession, but we're absolutely urgently getting at them out of possession. Yeah, Carl up front has been amazing, and yeah, playing in pressing forward attack is working really well. Marcus Walden's coming back in the team because of Archie and Tom's not being about. Terry Marsh is playing on the left because he's much more consistent than Namdi is. It was still young. He's very, very young. He's only 17, I think. Let's go. Where is he? Where's Namdi? I can see him on the. He might be in the subs. No, he's like 17 still. So he's got plenty of time to come in. Charlton playing as what he wants to play, attacking midfielder in the centre. Yeah, Ethan Miller is this box to box, and yeah, Sean Stewart, the club captain, playing as this defensive midfielder and support, which seems to work a little bit better than playing him as like a ball winning midfielder. Yeah, Omri Smith was back in playing a full-back attack because he'd rather play that than a wing back. Liam Triggs as this attacking wing back. Eels and Byrne in the middle, and yeah, Tommy Scott, who's been playing really nicely as well as his sweepkeeper. So I mean, of subs, yeah, we know Josh, we know Arthur, we know Max. Mark can come on and have a little cameo, which is nice, especially if Jack's not doing brilliant. And yeah, we do seem to have quite a lot of players. Now I'm not filtered anything. This is the whole squad, so 21s and 18s. But let's do this, and as I say, positively keeping possession, and then yeah, pressing them really hard when we're out of possession. So yeah, it could be an interesting one. This it's difficult not playing with Archie, I think, today. We'll see. Marcus is really good on the free kicks. We haven't been scoring any free kicks or anything recently. It's just been all pretty much goals from open play. Let's calmly say, don't know, anything nice to say assertively or passionately? No, I don't like this sort of one. I don't like saying we'll win it comfortably because that's just a little bit too much. Yeah, we're third in the form tables. That sort of doesn't mean anything to them, so passionately say, get on with it, boys. You're good. You can do this. Let's kick off. So they have a kick off. Yeah, at the moment it'd be lovely to push on and try and get near sort of the St Neots and Kings Lynns of this world. Yeah, it might be tough. I've got a better feeling from the future than I have had though. Let's have a look at recent. No, didn't know recent events. I want scores, and so St Ives are not doing particularly well at the moment. They've got the majority of this game at the moment. 5 shots. We've just had the one. We've got a lion's share of possession, but gosh, just one of these ones where I could shown you the 5-3 or the 6-0. No, we get one where we have no highlights whatsoever. Nobody's doing amazingly badly. It's all very level. In fact, it seems like we're doing slightly better than them. Right, so it's our ball out from the back. Eels to Henri, to Charlton. Henri, big ball over. Now this is where he's. Oh, I was going to say this is where he. God, Jesus H, that nearly was. Because he's 190, Jack Cole. He does seem to get a lot of those. And that's a ball through. Oh, it's safe and Brown. Should have been a goal. Yeah, we're doing quite nicely with some of those plays at the moment. So Marcus corner. And it's just over the top of the near post. Back out to Marcus. Back to Ethan. And that's a free kick. Yeah, that's okay. So that wasn't too bad. That's a ball over. Andy Byrne. Ethan Miller gets in front. Back to Andy Byrne. Liam. They are pressing hard, aren't they? Oh, I think this could be a... Yeah, he's off. They're down to 10 in the first half. Nicely drawn little foul for the red. That's interesting. So, I mean, we're playing positive anyway. I think hopefully just numbers might just push them on now. Yeah, and they've got a couple of people on yellows there as well. Okay, so 0-0. Yeah, it doesn't look amazing, but that said, I just want to GM on a little bit. Anything we can say assertively? Performing well out there? Yeah, they like that kind of stuff, don't they? No, I found being hard on players is not really worth the while. Tactics, anybody. So Marcus is not having a good one, but neither's Terry nor. Let's see if I put. I'm going to leave him support. He doesn't like really playing. He'd rather play back here. Wonder if that's worth doing. Put him on attack there. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. So Jack Cole starts the half off. Hopefully we can push on and just get one goal. One will do. That'd be fine. Take one. Yeah, I don't want Ethan getting sent off because he's a sort of. I mean, he's only on 6-5 today as well, which is a bit of a shame because he has been really well. I think he doesn't like the press too much. Do I push back a little bit, as in go balanced, because they've gone a bit more defensive? We just sort of compress into them too much. Tactics wise, Marcus is not having a good game, is he? Could bring Josh on as a wide midfielder. I think I might bring Marcus. It's Marcus Campbell, isn't it? Matthew, I'm talking about Matthew Campbell, and he can play attack there. So who else have we got that could do with a? I don't know. I think I might leave that at the moment, or do I put Charlton and let Ethan try and unlock something? I think I'll leave it as balanced until sort of 75 minutes. They're just killing this game at the moment, aren't they? Ooh, cookie. Right, let's bring Mark Watts on for Jack Cole, and he quite likes playing that attack press. I think I move us to attacking now. Who else? Anybody else? Maybe even go gegenpress with Max Talboys as that attacking playmaker. I'll have him stay as the attack winger, and he can stay as support winger. He can be attacking centre mid, and yeah, our deep line play. I think I'll leave Ethan as a deep line playmaker actually. Wing back attack, inverted wing back. Do I want him inverted? No, I'm going to have him full back attack. No, full back support. Full back support just to cover a little bit. Let's try that. See if we can get a breakthrough. I'll demand more off of them. They're going to listen? Yeah, they sort of listened. God, they're absolutely killing this, aren't they? Go attacking. This has got 0-0 written all over it. Push forward, come on, let's do this. It's done. Couldn't break him down. Couldn't break him down. That's disappointing, but it's another point. It was pretty crap actually. I might have to. I don't know if. Do I just say unlucky? No. I'm going to leave that because that's just going to make things worse. There are a few sort of individual performances there, which means there's going to have to be a few changes, I think. But hey ho, I think that means that, I mean, yeah, we're 10th, we're 29, we're 8 points off of there now, we're only 8 points off of. We're bang middle. I don't think there's any real point in coming back until the end of the season unless something crazy happens. So I'd expect, this is going out on Wednesday, I'd expect the next episode next Wednesday as a sort of a season roundup. Might come back a little bit earlier if we're sort of forcing promotion playoff type sort of things, but can't see it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today. If you've liked this, subscribe, thumbs up, all that kind of good stuff, and yeah, hopefully see you soon. Bye.